My ex spreaded rumors that I had been cheating, but I calmly exposed her lies with evidence. It was a crisp autumn morning and the city was just waking up. I sat at my favorite coffee shop, sipping a latte and scrolling through my emails. Life was good. My career was on track, my friends were great, and my relationship with Clara was perfect. Or so I thought. My phone buzzed with a text from Clara. Clara, hey, can we talk tonight? Something's come up. I frowned. Clara wasn't one for cryptic messages. She was straightforward, honest, and always wore her heart on her sleeve. Something felt off. Me, sure. Everything okay? Clara, I'll explain later. See you at 7. Me, of course. Love you. Clara, love you too. I tried to shake off the unease, but it lingered like a bad aftertaste. Little did I know, my world was about to be turned upside down. That evening, I arrived at Clara's apartment, a bouquet of her favorite flowers in hand. She opened the door, her face pale and her eyes red. Hey, I said, handing her the flowers. What's going on? Clara took the flowers but didn't smile. Let's sit down. We sat on her couch, and Clara took a deep breath. I've been hearing some things. About you. I blinked. Things? What kind of things? Clara hesitated, then pulled out her phone. She showed me a series of texts from an unknown number. Unknown. You should know your boyfriend's been cheating on you. I have proof. Unknown. He's been seeing someone else for months. Don't believe me? Ask him about the nights he's been working late. Unknown. He's not who you think he is. I stared at the screen, my heart pounding. Clara, this is insane. I would never cheat on you. Clara's eyes filled with tears. Then why would someone say this? Who would do this? I shook my head, my mind racing. I don't know, but I swear to you it's not true. The next few days were a blur. Clara was distant, and I could tell she was struggling to believe me. I knew I had to get to the bottom of this. I started by tracing the unknown number. It was a burner phone, of course, but I managed to track it to a local convenience store. The clerk remembered a woman buying the phone, a woman who matched the description of my ex, Vanessa. Vanessa, the name sent a chill down my spine. Our breakup had been messy, to say the least. She had accused me of cheating, of being emotionally unavailable, of 100 other things that weren't true. I had tried to end things amicably, but she had taken it hard. Could she really be behind this? I decided to confront Vanessa. I found her at her favorite cafe, sipping a cappuccino and scrolling through her phone. She looked up as I approached, her expression unreadable. Vanessa, I said, my voice calm but firm. We need to talk. She raised an eyebrow. About what? About the texts you've been sending, Clara. Vanessa's eyes widened, but she quickly composed herself. I don't know what you're talking about. I pulled out my phone and showed her the screenshots. This is your number. You've been spreading lies about me. Vanessa smirked. Lies? Are you sure about that? I leaned in, my voice low. Vanessa, I don't know what your game is, but this ends now. Clara and I are happy, and I won't let you ruin that. Vanessa's smirk faltered, but she quickly recovered. We'll see about that. I knew I needed proof to clear my name. I started by gathering all my work schedules, text messages, and receipts from the nights I had supposedly been working late. I even reached out to my colleagues, who were more than willing to vouch for me. But I needed more. I needed to expose Vanessa's lies. I hired a private investigator, who quickly uncovered a trail of deceit. Vanessa had been following me, taking photos of me with random women and doctoring them to look incriminating. She had even created fake social media profiles to back up her claims. The investigator also found evidence that Vanessa had been harassing Clara's friends, trying to turn them against me. Armed with the evidence, I arranged a meeting with Clara and Vanessa. I wanted to confront Vanessa in front of Clara, to show her the truth once and for all. We met at a quiet park, the autumn leaves crunching under our feet. Vanessa looked smug, but I could see the nervousness in her eyes. Clara, I began, I know you've been hearing a lot of things about me, but I want you to know the truth. I handed Clara a folder filled with the evidence I had gathered. She flipped through it, her eyes widening with each page. Vanessa, I said, turning to my ex, you've been spreading lies about me, but it ends here. Vanessa's smirk faltered. You can't prove anything. I pulled out my phone and played a recording of Vanessa admitting to the private investigator that she had fabricated the entire story. Clara's eyes filled with tears. Vanessa, how could you? Vanessa's face turned red with anger. You think you're so perfect, don't you? You think you can just move on and be happy? Well, I won't let you. Clara and I left the park together, the weight of the confrontation still heavy in the air. We sat on a bench, the silence between us thick with unspoken words. I'm so sorry, I said finally. I never wanted you to go through this. Clara shook her head. It's not your fault. I should have trusted you. I took her hand. I love you, Clara, and I would never do anything to hurt you. Clara smiled, her eyes still wet with tears. I love you too, and I'm sorry I ever doubted you. We sat there for a while, just holding hands and watching the leaves fall. It wasn't perfect, but it was a start. Months later, Clara and I were stronger than ever. Vanessa's lies had brought us closer, and we had learned to communicate better and trust each other more. As for Vanessa, she disappeared from our lives, her revenge plot having backfired spectacularly. I hoped she would find peace, but I knew it wasn't my responsibility to help her. One evening, as Clara and I sat on our balcony, watching the sunset, she turned to me. "Hey Daniel, yeah, thanks for not giving up on us." I smiled, pulling her close. "I'll always fight for us, Clara, no matter what." And as the sun dipped below the horizon, we knew we had found our way back to each other, and that was all that mattered. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more interesting stories happening around you.